Recording. Okay, so this session is being recorded as well so that I can send you the recording. So this is our criteria. So we want to find best-selling products, and the the topics that we are discussing here, what is exactly are the benchmarks? Small products, low profit, good profit margins, low shipping cost, low risk, right? These are our areas where we want to go. Products that are very, very niche, product that are niche, trending items, price range 30 to 50 or 10 to 20, right? So we are not, I understand Derek is selling high ticket items. Derek, it's good, but our job is to sell in hundreds and thousands of units on a regular basis, even make, like $6, $7 per unit, but sell in volumes. Because even if you do Amazon FBA, you're not doing the shipment yourself. If you do drop shipping, you're not even having inventory, right? So your risk is very limited, specifically in drop shipping, but we have some risk in Amazon FBA because if the product does not sell, you will be left with the inventory. Price range 30 to 50 or 10 to 20. Find me best selling niches and best selling products. Okay. 10 products in each niche. 5 niches, right? And we will also give this prompt to Grok. We will see, like what exactly are the ideas that we get from Grok. What exactly are the ideas that we get from ChatGPT? So now we see like we are getting, like a few business ideas here, niche ideas. We see we have home and kitchen items, small problem solver gadgets. We have pet accessories. We have some other ideas coming up here. Grok is going to take some time for the proper product research. We will have some fitness and recovery items. We have office productivity items. These are all small products, like $20, $30, $50, baby and parenting. These are all the items that we are selling. Okay, so I think I want to go into home and kitchen, small problem solver gadgets, right? So I want to get more product ideas. Give me 30 more product ideas, problem solvers in this niche. Okay, so here are the product ideas that we are getting in this niche. So for example, we have telescopic sink cleaning brush for corners and drains. Let's see what this product is. Okay, so this is some cleaning brush. Um, how many sellers we got? 588. Okay, so I want to check, like some numbers. So this looks like a small product. We will not be selling this one, which is like a battery related, but maybe these ones, small ones, these ones, maybe. Let's see how many sellers we get here and what exactly are the numbers. Okay, so I need to log in. And this is the extension that I mentioned I bought some time ago. So this has been, like 7 years. I found hundreds and thousands of products with this extension. This has been working really well for me, for myself, for a lot of my students as well. Okay, so we found a product fairly very quickly. We have high demand with low competition. Why I think this is a good product? Sometimes we go through, like a list of products, we see low demand, high competition. score 3 or 4 or 2 or 1. Anything which is 6 and above is a good number. Anything which is 8 is the best, but 7 is also very good. So I'm gonna go into more data. I'm not gonna go blindly on this. So if average revenue is $10,000 plus, I am happy with the product. If the average price is $15, between $10, $15, I'm happy. So this one looks good. So I even have a top seller and I'm gonna, like check the numbers. So in this specific category, for example, this is coil cleaning brush for the refrigerator. It is solving a small problem. Okay, so what is exactly is the problem this brush is solving? I think it costs even 10, 15, 20 cents. We want to go in these small products. Let's see. Okay, it's solving a real problem. So I am playing the video. Yeah. Yeah, I think we know all these kind of problems. So this is a small brush solving a small problem. This specific seller is selling how much? Of course, we will apply a lot of other criteria before we pick this product, before we launch this product. We will do analysis, spend weeks on analyzing one product, specifically with FBA, because we are putting money, we are putting investment. These sessions are quick. We have to find a product, we have to show you, but anything that we find, we rely on data and we find a quick product and we build a store, right? So all these things, they need proper education, they need proper hand holding, they need proper, like training. Of course, we don't give any guarantees that if you start selling this product, you make, like next month, let's say how much this one is making, $23,000. So there are absolutely zero guarantees, and we are not partnered with Amazon or Shopify or any other platforms, right? So this is also not an investment advice or a tax advice. To do your own research. So these are purely educational sessions, 100% free. I also see a lot of other sellers as well. This is the same seller making $23,000, then $27,000, then we got $5,000 here, then we got for the same product this drain cleaning brush $25,000. So there are a lot of sellers selling the same product and all are making money, right? So this one is only having only 160 reviews. Only 160. You can get to 160 fairly very quickly. This looks like a good product. So let's see when this guy launched this product. I'm not sure if we can see this. Uh, okay, can we see this? Okay, so it looks like they launched this year. So sometimes we see a date, sometimes we don't. So there is no date here, but I think they launched this year. So if they have only 160 reviews, it could be a couple of months as well. So this seller, so you see like all the information is coming on this listing because I have installed Jungle Scout here. I have $23,000 monthly revenue from this product, 2,000 monthly units sold, 160 reviews, right? And I want to find this product now on Alibaba because I want to import this from there. Coil cleaning brush. Okay, so I want to find this on Alibaba. Alibaba is a website where all the factories in China are listed. You can order this product and everything will be sent out to your Amazon warehouse. I think it's gonna be a couple of cents, right? This coil brush, small brush. So, okay, so I think we need to give some refrigerator coil cleaning brush. Okay, let's put the whole thing there. Okay, we got it. So we have this product available. Like this one is just 60 cents, right? Long pipe cleaner brush. So this one is also 54 cents. You can push the price down. So this one is just 33 cents, 22 cents, right? So for example, this is a factory. This brush, I think it's doing the exact same thing, 26 cents for 1,000 to 3,500 pieces. If you place a bigger order, let's say 10,000, you can even push it down and you can negotiate. So this is the factory, 10 years, and they are making this product. Here is what you do. In this process, now you find a product. In this process, you will list this product on Amazon platform and you will produce and send the inventory to Amazon warehouse, right? And you start selling. Of course, you need to run ads on Amazon platform. You need to do marketing, branding, but this is the process. We are not going to make an account on Amazon because it can take us 1 week to get approved. So we will move on to Shopify, which is our next topic. What exactly is Shopify dropshipping? So if you launch this product, you order 7,000, 10,000 units, you want to go all in. For example, this seller is selling 2,000 units every month, the top seller. If you want to compete with this guy, like 3,000 units, you should have inventory for 3 to 4 months because you will order this product by ship. The shipping cost will be reduced if you take the product by ship. So you should have 3 to 4 months of inventory. Ideally, you can even launch with 1 month, but 10,000 units putting into this, let's say everything included shipping costs, inspection, it costs you like $3,000 or $4,000. That means it is an expensive product. This is selling for $13. So I think this is some sale here. A lot of sellers are running Black Friday sales. Still they are running there. So uh, if you put, like 4,000, $5,000, so this is a kind of a risk that you have. Not everyone is willing to put 4,000, $5,000 in inventory for a new product, right? So there is a different way which is available. We call it Shopify dropshipping. What exactly is Shopify dropshipping? With Shopify dropshipping, we will build your store fairly very quickly. This is a platform that we use. Sign up with Shopify. We will make a store for free. You will find this product, integrate everything, and you will start selling. At the end of this session, I'm going to show you live results from my students making $60,000, $70,000 every month from these kind of products, right? So Shopify dropshipping also works, but you need to learn it, right? So it's not a system that you start a store and it starts selling on its own. You have to learn the system. You have to get proper education, proper knowledge, work with people who have done already, or learn everything, go through the process like 8 months, 1 year, and learn everything. But we can help you fast track the process, right? I'll show you at the end of this session how we can help you as well. Not only build a store for you, but also, like hold your hand and walk you through the whole process. So stay with us until the end of this session. I'm going to make an account here because I'm going to put this recording on YouTube. So I stopped sharing. I will make an account here with my email and my password.
And while you do that, while we were explaining the drop shipping and private label, I guess I'll go over like the pros and cons for the people to keep on thinking about maybe which one they would choose. Both are really good models. The difference is that the amount of inventory. So, like Saeed mentioned, someone might not have the money to be able to spend $4,000 on inventory or more, or maybe they don't want to take on that risk because like I said, like it's not guaranteed that you're going to be able to sell that product. And so, when you do drop shipping, for example, the only risk there is practically no risk because you're only paying the product if the customer pays. And so, you can definitely think about that. Both have its pros, but you got to think about like how much risk you're willing to take.
Yeah, that's a good addition, Isabella. Thank you so much for sharing this. So, for example, with Shopify, you literally have zero risk because there is no inventory. Of course, there are some other risks. For example, you put money into ads, your product does not pick up, you waste that money, right? So there is no such thing risk free. I don't believe in this, right? So um, but you minimize your risk because you are not putting any money into inventory. So I have now my account ready. So what I did is I put my email, I put my password, and I made an account. So let me tell you what you get. We are not an affiliate with Shopify, so feel free to use any platform that you like. I use Shopify because I use it from my own stores and for hundreds and thousands of my students' stores as well. You get a free version with $1 for 3 days. You don't even put your credit card details. Then you get a free trial for 3 months, $1 every month. So cheap. After that, $39. Feel free to find any alternatives if you don't like Shopify, but you will not find a cheaper version than this one. And it is user friendly. It got hundreds and thousands and millions of products. We are creating an online store. Okay, so and it is a new business idea. And we are selling drop shipping products. I'm not gonna put the store name because I can pick it up later. So this is the back end of a Shopify store. So we have an app section here. So this is the back end. We have an app section, we have order section, we have product section, we have customer marketing, discounts, content, everything, right? So this is your dashboard to build your brand. We are installing an app which is called DSers app. With this app, we are going to pull products from suppliers from China and build everything here live. And you will see how quick, how fast it is. Of course, you have to learn these things. You have to have hundreds of products to make it work. You have to do product marketing, research, and everything. The products are not going to sell on its own. It's not like a platform where you build everything and then you go and sleep and you do nothing and it prints you money. There is no such thing. I don't believe in these kind of quick rich schemes, and there are none actually, right? But the good news is, if you build it, if you learn it, I'm the living proof, right? I never had a single job in my life for the last 7 years. I never raised a single dollar from anyone. I never had a co-founder. I learned these things from meetups, from coaches, from consultant. I made mistakes. I lost money. I made money. And now I am able to run a 30 people team, three companies, and I teach hundreds and thousands of people how to do it online. I think that is the best part. And I do share a lot of knowledge for free, right? Okay, so we are going to pick up the basic version for free. We are not spending any money. And we will link it with our AliExpress. My AliExpress is already linked there because I buy on AliExpress. You can make an account. It takes just one magnet and then you have your account ready, right? So we are making an account here with AliExpress and everything is linked in Desers. Here in this dashboard, we are going to find these products and you will see that we'll find a product quickly and we will build a listing live. Let's put it there. So I put the keywords and I put this to work to find me a product that I can import without buying. I found it fairly very quickly. Okay, so this is refrigerator drain. There are so many other products. You can also launch multiple products like this, right? So this is the product. So I put it in the import list. I confirm. This is being imported in my import list. I go there. This is my import list. This is the product. I push it to my store. There can be multiple variations for this product, right? And I pushed it to my store. Okay, let's see if this product is already there. So it is already there in the back end of my store, right? You see, like there is this brush. It is there. You are buying it for $2. Even if you sell it for $15, right? So you sell it for $15. Everything is there. So look, the problem it is solving. You sell it for $15, you put money into ads, you advertise this. Of course, you need to advertise. You cannot make money without advertising, right? These are the kind of products that we show, small products. So if you sell it for $15, the store is ready now. This is fast. You need to find hundreds of these kind of products, build a good store, at least, no, if not 100, at least 60. Three niches, different niches, do product research, do marketing, and that is how you sell with Shopify dropshipping, right? What I'm going to do here, we will see if we got any questions. I will allow a few people, like raise your hand if you want to talk to us, or put your questions in the comment section. I see Isabella put already some notes. Thank you so much for putting the notes, Isabella, there. Really appreciate this. Okay, so Alvarez is raising his hand. Alvarez, go ahead, please.
Thank you. I have a question just to understand, because as you said, I also don't believe that there is a free money machine. You have to work on that.
Yeah.
But what I want to understand is in this case of dropshipping, how do you differentiate of someone else that could pick up the same product and invest in marketing
Yeah,
as
yeah,
you are doing it? Because what I had, I've been reading a little bit about of dropshipping,
yeah, yeah,
and that what the value that you bring is the marketing part. Because if you are, you don't have to buy or have a stock, you don't need to have inventory, you don't need to buy the product directly. Only when the customer make the order, you are going to sell the product. But your investment is on marketing. So what makes you different from someone else that could do the same job that you are doing this?
Very, very good question. I'm glad that you are asking it. Of course, there is no quick rich scheme, no money printing machine without work, right? Uh, both things are important, not only the marketing, but also the product research. For example, if you are marketing a product, I sold products in, like clothing niche, fitness niche. I was competing with Adidas. I was having no product differentiation, no niche items. I failed miserably. Those products never picked up, even though I was doing best of the best marketing. The first thing is product research. Number one, not only one product, multiple products, and you need to build a brand. You need to build a really good brand, multiple products, proper listings, everything, like you need to build a proper brand. Then on the marketing side, you need to differentiate from other people because you are solving a problem. So you tell customers the problem your product is going to solve. Let me show you why I picked this product. I see all of us, we are having, like these, like blockage in these kind of, for these things, everything, right? So this is a small product, a small item. So when you market this, you don't tell customers that you are selling this. You tell customer the problem you are solving, and you educate customers how this product is going to solve their problem, right? So you become a kind of an educator. And then after showing the problem, after telling how you solve it, you tell them, here is the product, buy it. And this is going to be a quick decision. In 30 seconds, you show the whole journey. You build a funnel, you build a good store. This is a very basic store. You build proper branding, homepage, backend optimization, SEO, everything. It takes weeks to build it. And then you run good ads, videos, creatives, targeting, everything. And then your listing is very optimized. You have to do 100 other things. This is a very basic store. Trust signals. We have a lot of videos on our YouTube channel. If you go there, we are using a lot of apps and building this. In 30 seconds, your customer will decide if they want to buy it or not. And you have to make your listing so appealing that they can buy, take this decision in 30 seconds, and you get the product, right? So that is how you do it. All right. So let me take a few questions, other questions here. Um, So is asking, I currently have a GoDaddy as my website for my business. How would this work with my online store? So you have to move from GoDaddy to Shopify. We don't recommend GoDaddy for dropshipping, right? Very good. If there are no other questions, I am gonna show you a few results from some of our successful stores where we help students sell really good products online, $40,000, $50,000 every month in sales with very good results. Before I do that, I will also need to tell you guys a few other things. For example, these things work for us. That is why we teach them. They work for a lot of our students as well. That is why we teach them. There are absolutely zero guarantees. if you apply these things, learn these things first, right? And educate yourself. Um, we are not part of Shopify or Amazon or any other platforms. We share this knowledge for free. We don't charge anything for sharing this. We are not providing an investment advice or a tax advice.